Crunchy chapatis. I usually like these ones for breakfast. I like them crunchy and that gives you a good feeling. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sharon. If you're new here, you're so much welcome. Hit the subscribe button and join the family. If you're not, thank you so much for always coming by. Now, today is a very simple recipe on how to make chapatis. Chapatis are one of our favorites here locally. You can have chapatis for breakfast, you can have them for lunch, you'd also like to have them for supper. The choice is all yours, but we consume lots and lots of chapatis here. And it's a basic. You should know how to prepare those here home. So I'm gonna take you through the process of making these chapatis, and probably you'd like to try them from wherever you are, as long as you have some flour. This should be just the basics. You should have flour, have some salt, have sugar, and basically water. That's all you need to hack these chapatis for breakfast, and you're gonna thank me later. These are good, and you'll start enjoying your breakfast. Allow me to take you along. So I just kneaded the dough, but next time I'll show you how to knead the dough and make the dough ready for chapatis. But I've already been through that process, and you will need a rolling pin, extra flour to be able to proceed from making the dough. The dough is one of the basic, most important steps you need to capture, or you need to make sure that you fully know, because it's from how you've made your dough or your mixture that will result to the kind of taste you'll have for your chapatis. So that point, that bit is very, very important, and then how you prepare it as well. So all of that go hand in hand to be able to achieve the best of chapatis. So practically, I don't just like making food, I like enjoying while making food and end up having the best tastes, so that I can be able to activate my taste buds. I believe, why just take your time, prepare a nice meal, because at the end of the day, if you don't give it your best, then just know that that's going to be such a waste, because a lot is involved just to make sure that you end up having that practically same meal at the end of the day. So putting all that into consideration, it's just good to make sure that after buying the food, you've given it your best shot to ensure that you make a good meal that you're going to practically enjoy, right? By the way, have you realized that here in Kenya we call flour, but in some countries they call it flour, like a flower? Yeah, we call it different. We call it flour, but some people call it flour. Yeah, that's interesting, right? So practically, when making your dough, the ratio of the flour to oil needs to be in sync. You need to ensure that by the time you're rolling your chapatis, they're not practically sticking on the rolling pin. So when the chapati sticks on the rolling pin when you're trying to roll them, then know that the ratio of flour and oil was not practically, they didn't blend in like per se. So you need to make sure that the mixture ratio is achieved to be able to have an easy process while rolling the chapatis. So that's a hack, guys. I gave you some little bit of some secret there. It's a secret. What do you think? I think I gave you a secret. Yeah, that's a hack there because practically you can be rolling the chapatis and you're just disappointed and just wondering, wow, this is a lot of hard work. Why does it keep on sticking on the rolling pin? Every time I try to do it, it keeps sticking and it's giving me all stress. And it's giving me a hard time. Why? So the secret is in the ratio of the flour to oil when kneading the chapatis, and you can practically feel when you're kneading the doughs, the dough. Practically, you can literally feel the softness of the dough to be able to achieve chapatis that won't be sticking on the rolling pin. So yeah, that's a hack. It's a hack. Yeah, here in Kenya, chapatis used to be a very special meal. And this meal used to be eaten only in December when it's time for Christmas celebrations or when you have special visitors coming over. It used to be a special meal. And the aroma used to spread around the estate like bushfire. And you could know someone somewhere is preparing some chapatis. It was really a special meal. But nowadays, we're so used to eating chapatis. You just step out on the streets and find people preparing some chapatis, and you can have them. Nowadays, it's no longer a special meal, but it's something that's close to our hearts. Kenyans can relate, right? Indians make chapatis. Arabs make chapatis as well. Africans make chapatis as well. So this is not just an African meal. I think it's a meal that was slowly assimilated into different cultures, and nowadays you can easily find chapatis being prepared on in different parts of the world. Some call it bread. Yeah. I believe chapatis are such a diverse meal. You can have chapatis for breakfast and have them with tea or coffee. Take chapatis with porridge for this. You can even have them with porridge. You can decide to eat chapatis with beef stew, a well-made beef stew. It really tastes so nice. You can also eat chapatis with chicken stew. So nice, so nice. You can eat chapatis with beans. Yeah, tastes so good. You can eat chapatis with green grams. I mean, it's so diverse, come to think of it. Yeah, so diverse. And then there's also different ways of making chapatis. You can decide to incorporate pumpkins into the chapatis. You can use carrots into the chapatis. You can decide to use onions, yes, and it will give you a samosa taste like. Yeah, tastes almost like a samosa because samosas also have onions in them. Yeah, it gives you I've also seen some people using these pumpkin leaves, and it brings the best out of your chapatis. You can literally add anything that you feel that eventually will give you that taste into your chapatis and still achieve a good meal at the end of the day. Isn't that what we all are aiming for? Just a good meal at the end of the day and enjoy it. I believe so. I believe we all are aiming at that. Just having a good meal. That's why you even go out in a big hotel to have a nice meal. We all crave for that. A way to people's hearts is practically through a nice meal. Well, these ones didn't take me much time to have them prepared. It took me a very short time because I'm really used to making them, so I can do it really fast. The dough process of making the dough took me less than 5 minutes. Even 5 minutes is a long time because I was not making a lot of chapatis. Probably, if I'm not mistaken, probably I was making about 7 or 8. So I think I even made the dough in 2 minutes, if I'm not wrong, because all it takes is for you to know how to do it, and the more you do it, the more perfect you become in the art. So it doesn't take much time, especially when you're used to it. So here we are, and I believe I'm done for the day, or for the morning for that matter. And it's time to prepare something or an accompaniment that will be taken with the chapatis. And here is a quick one, just a light porridge. We usually like making it very light. Some like their porridge light, others like their porridge a bit heavy. So the choice is yours, because I believe usually when the porridge gets to settle or it gets a bit cold, it becomes thicker. So if you make it thick, it will practically turn very hard. But if you make it light enough, when it becomes cold, it will still give you the light texture. It will flow. But that's just me. Yeah, you do what you feel is comfortable with you. But I like it light. Make sure your porridge boils enough. You want it to be ready. You don't want it to be raw. You want it to be well cooked. And for you to achieve that, you need to leave it to boil for a while as you keep stirring. So practically, if you're into sugar, then this is the point where you add your sugar. And then you also add some lemon. I like adding lemon to porridge. It really gives a very nice taste. And other people would prefer also to add some margarine at this point. But if you're not using lemon, you can decide to add some milk also to your porridge. So, but if you're having the milk, do not add the lemon, because the lemon and the milk don't go hand in hand, because lemons turn milk into sour milk. So we have our clean cup, and we'll gently pour in our porridge. Doesn't it look nice? Yeah, it looks so nice. It's an African porridge. So So healthy.
And it's healthy
nice.
as well. Healthy and wealthy and wise.
So guys, I hope you learned something, and next time we probably will try and make your own chapatis. So thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If you found the video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.